I joined all the cool kids club on the Facebook group and got myself the Harbor Freight bandsaw. So I just opened it up, just put the blade on, which you just kind of lay it in. There's a lever you flip. So this is done. And then I also decided to step it up. Instead of making my own little stand for it, because that's what everyone does now, I bought this one from Swag Offroad. So let's check this thing out. Well, I just unboxed it, and this is ridiculous. This thing's heavy. What is that, like 1/8" steel? Like, seriously. That's a heavy duty thing here. Let me get the rest of the stuff opened up, see what kind of goodies are in here. Here's all the rest of the stuff. Here's the little side legs that hold up. Friggin' water jetted, or I don't know, laser tabled or something. Here's where the saw blade goes, and all these different holes like mount to different saws. Got some hardware, stickers, other such things they make. There's a table complete. Yeah, it's pretty neat. So I'm going to try and follow the directions here and put it together. I'm putting this deal together here in 2 issues so far. So they give you a menagerie of screws here. And this plate goes on in front of the little, it's instead of the little guard that was on there. And then all these different screw holes in there, these like tapered holes. 2 screws should fit in. Well, the holes line up, but none of the holes, or none of the screws they include in the kit are the right thread for the saw. So I just reused the 2 screws that were on there for now. I'm going to go to the hardware store and get 2, like recessed screws with that tapered head on them to flush mount it. And then I'm putting the whole deal together, and there's supposed to be, well, this goes through the table, and you put this little thumb screw in. Well, that's as far as it'll go. The threads on this are all like mangled, so I'm going to have to thread chase it. No big deal, but, kind of annoying. Instead of driving down to the hardware store, I just decided to take a cheap tap set here, and I just re-tapped these holes to 1024 standard. So now the screws are intended to fit in there. The only thing I noticed was in the directions, there's a different Harbor Freight saw pictured. Same part number, 628000, or just 00 rather. The one in the picture, the motor's like down here, and all this is metal, and it shows them attaching it with 3 screws here instead of 2, and it does come with 3 screws. And I noticed too, my blade doesn't fit like back here, it fits in this second notch. I don't know if that means anything. Maybe this saw was redesigned and they're not aware of it yet, or then, they didn't update their design. I mean, it still fits, just kind of weird. Well, here it is all assembled. Painted up the frame there, just left a little, I don't know, pad metal, so it's two-tone and fancy. But yeah, it went together. Like I said, I re-tapped those holes in the actual bandsaw to make the screws that came with the table fit. Something else I noticed while I was doing this, because it doesn't stay on the box, this comes with a wood blade, not a metal blade. All it says in the Harbor Freight box is blade included. So that kind of sucks. Now I got to run back there again and get a metal blade. So if you're going to buy that, just grab the metal blade off the shelf right away, or get one somewhere else. I don't know if they're better quality or not. Who knows? Guess I'll find out. But I guess we'll see what happens here. We try to turn this thing on. Here it is. I put a clamp on there. They sell a foot pedal, but I thought that would lock, like a lot of the Harbor Freight tools do, but it doesn't. So I'll have to figure something out. But I don't know. It works. Let's see what happens with the wood blade and some aluminum here. There we go. Works pretty good, I guess. Let's see what happens when I get a metal blade, see how it works. But there you go. Metal bandsaw on your tabletop. You just need the saw and a kit, or make your own table.